Welcome to the Joe Wild Morning Poem Show, and I'm a very lucky man because I'm getting some great poems from different poets. And a poet I admire, and I first saw his work in Red Brick Review, is Christopher Kennedy. Red Brick Review was then edited and run by Sean Thomas Dougherty, somebody who has been a conduit for some fantastic writers and opening up a world to me. So kudos to you, Sean, for being the person that was responsible for me becoming familiar with Christopher Kennedy's work. What I'm going to read now is, I'll read more throughout the weeks. And tomorrow I want to do Charlie Rossiter, and a buddy of mine from Chicago, good poet. But for now, Christopher Kennedy, and this is a prose poem called A Vague Memory of Wings. A vague memory of wings. A swarm of bees followed me home last night. Winged, pollen-laden, branch-haired. Everywhere I walked, bees shadowed me. When I stopped for dinner, the swarm hovered outside, waiting for me to leave. It looked like a dark cloud, which made me think my luck might be turning away from me again, manifested in the ominous merger above my head. When I arrived at my house, the bees were undeterred by doors or walls and flew behind me into my bedroom. When I lay in bed trying to sleep, the cloud circumambulated around the room. The bees seemed to have an urgent message or a warning. I could sense they wanted something from me. What it was, I couldn't tell. I wondered if the swarm was really something else. Maybe my father's soul, or the soul of an old friend. Or maybe my mother's soul, though she's still living, stuck in a papery version of the world. As I ruminated, the bees formed two lines and flew into my ears, where they crowded my head like thoughts of a long drought. My dreams were shadows of dreams. There were human figures gesturing from far away. I saw them as if through a screen door in summer. They were telling me to follow them somewhere I was afraid to go, as if I were a child again, unsure of the world and my place in it. I slept fitfully, waking up often and looking around the room for the source of the noise inside my head. I sensed a low humming sound, but thought nothing of it. Something electric was doing its job. When I woke the next morning, I had a vague memory of wings. An image from one of my dreams still lodged in my head. The hive in flames. The queen asleep in her chamber. Chris Kennedy, or Christopher Kennedy. Terrific prose poem. Thanks, Chris. More later.